got a lot done today. We had to do some rebuilding of the old girl here. Check out that number. Yeah. So we've got her ready to rip. End up damaging the left header, left front shock. What else? Steering box. Wing tree got a little bent, but I think we can fix that at home. Top wing, front wing, both junk. Probably a $4,000 crash. So, yay for me. But we're ready to go here. Tonight we get to qualify. So hopefully I'll have the same speed that we ended last night with. And if we can do what we did last night, maybe we can take the car to victory lane with us. That'd be cool, right? Instead of leaving it for the wrecker to take back to the trailer. And then like last night we didn't go to scales after the race. So we had to come back, make the car a roller, roll it back out there, make weight to make sure that, you know, all was good in the hood. So now we're getting ready to go. We've already done our pill draw. We did all the working on the car. We're closed up. Mom's up in the trailer getting ready to sell, and looks like we need to put turn down on this left header. So I have to go find where that header's at, put the turn down on it. Ooh, excuse me. And I'll get this thing ready to rip.
Renegade 360 sprint car is going to get ready to turn.
really talk much tonight since we got ready. We did a lot of work this morning getting us where we needed to be, and now we are prepping ourselves for the feature. We have already qualified. We qualified, I believe, 6th, and way off, over a second off the pace is what we were last night. The track is slick, slick, slick. Made a ton of changes. Didn't gain any speed, and now we're gonna make some more changes and see if we get any better. I don't have a lot of faith in it. They spritzed the top with water, but I think they let it go too far and we're last. It was already hurting tires. That means it's already taken rubber, and they're gonna have 6 classes ahead of us. So I'm gonna go talk to the track and say, man, if they decide to do a rework, you have to give us like 15-20 minutes to like make changes. We need to know what they're doing and go. But I don't think they're gonna make changes. I think they're gonna want to stick to their schedule, but they did not water the track enough today. It was dust and hot laps, so man, I don't know. This is what I don't like. This is what tears tires up. Costs a lot of money. Last night didn't hurt the tires at all. Tonight it'll probably wipe out 3, and that doesn't even pay for like 3rd place. You got to finish the top 3 just to buy your tires, and everything else costs money to get here too. So this is where we become hobby racers, and we do this for fun because we can't go somewhere and do it for a living because purse don't cover the cost, especially when stuff like this happens. So man, I hate being a Debbie Downer and stuff like this. You know, I want to be happy. I want to be that, you know. But you're gonna have a few races a year that are like this, and I choose where I go race based on instances like this. Last night, I was all about coming back. Tonight, I'm probably gonna have to see another race here to see if I want to come back. I'll have to see what kind of surface they can consistently produce, because if this is what gets produced 50% of the time at least, like, man, it's not worth the risk for the cost. You know, diesel's up, cost of motors is up, cost of tires is up. You know, this hurts. So if I had an unlimited budget, I'd be fine. I'd be great, but that's not the case. So I pick and choose, and they did dice roll, which is kind of cool. We went up there and all drew dice, and the highest number starts last, the lowest number starts first. I drew the highest number. I rolled an 11, so about as high as you can roll a set of dice. And so I'm gonna be starting in 6th, and gonna see if we can do anything. Probably, if I know me, probably go backwards before I go forwards, because I'll probably go out there and try something just to see if it works. But it's probably not the smart thing to do, but who knows what I'll decide at the time. So I don't know, making some changes, gonna change some shocks, gonna do some stuff, gonna do some stuff, and go racing.
Chase Howard, now your front row. Can we make it down the back straight?
Saturday night didn't quite go the way we wanted it to go. We were the last series on the track. Track was pretty wore out. Camera's dirty. Track was pretty wore out, and you know, we were able to leave there at like 1 a.m. to drive home. Got home at right around 8 o'clock, I believe, and got all the trailers in the backyard, went inside, made some breakfast, hung out with the family, came out, cleaned out the RV, and it is now Monday, and Lenny's here, and we're getting ready to wash this trailer. Well, we're not going to wash the trailer tonight, we're going to wash the car, but look at this trailer. Freaking pig. That dust got everywhere. We left our cover up for most of the time too, but that stuff really sticks to the car. But we finished 5th. Wasn't really much of a show. It was kind of around the bottom like we all talked about it was going to be from the beginning of the night. And it killed tires, just like we said it would. But you know, I talked to the owner at the end of the night. Super nice guy. He's only owned the track for, I believe, since October, and he's done a bunch of changes. I gave him some constructive criticism at the end of the night, and he was able to really take it and listen and learn. And I think for the shows that they have going back, I think they'll make a pretty good show for that place and make it racy. But unfortunately for us, we got upside down on Friday, and we had a lot of work to do to get ready on Saturday. Huge thank you to Joel Charles for the steering box, and Lance Moss for helping get this torsion tube knocked back out. We're gonna have to do a little bit more work to it here at home and get a set of torches here and get it fine-tuned to what we need it to be to make it right. And then we're going to start the process on getting the car turned over to a new look and ready for Hendry County in a couple of weeks. So we got a little bit of work to do here, and I got to do my honey-do list and all that stuff at the same time. Big thanks to this guy here, Lenny. He's like the backbone of making sure everything gets done around here. I don't even tell him when to show up. He just shows up, and he helps keep me motivated to keep all this stuff rolling. But Maddie, Tom, Mom, they all did a lot to help us go racing this past weekend. And, you know, Ashley did everything to get us able to leave to go racing. So, man, it's a team effort. We're in the middle of finishing up, man. I appreciate everybody if you made it to this point, and we're gonna finish this thing. We're gonna clean it up, get it ready for the next race weekend, and we got to finalize wrapping the car or unwrapping the car and redressing her, and then getting it ready. So we got a little bit to do. Got some news for Dad's race, but we're trying to iron out. I thought we had all of the answers to do a big post for that, but got a little monkey wrench threw in there that I thought we could get handled, but it doesn't seem it's that simple of a solution. So I got to try to figure out what we're doing with it, man. I'm like, goal 1 is right there, and we're just trying to finalize the date in that little period right there. But there's a lot of racing going on, and I'm trying to make sure that we can have the best car count possible. So if I could get 2 of the 3 things to work together, we could announce it and be ready to roll. So we're trying to get there. Got a lot going on. Work's super busy. It's going to be a really busy summer. The kids are going to have a really busy fall, and we got a lot to do around here. So luckily I got a bunch of good support people. Just need more people with the dollar bills to help make it feasible to go do whatever we want to do. So other than that, we're going to have to be picky, and people are going to be wondering why we're not at the racetrack when we want to be there. We just, you know, we gotta eventually be smart, right? Friday night, I won $1,500 when we won that race, put on a show. But then I tore up like $4,000 worth of stuff, so that doesn't help. And then on Saturday we finished 5th, so that was $550, and that didn't even pay for the rear tires that are burned off the car. So now you got all the fuel and all that other stuff that takes accountability for it. And I think we sold $1,200 of merchandise, but it cost $600 in fuel to drive the trailer there. And you got to think, out of the merchandise, you're probably only making like that 50%. So if we make $1,200, we're probably only really making 600. So it's almost a wash, or actually losing just a little bit of money going that far to race. So we gotta make it worth it. We're trying to figure out how to get the other drivers at the racetrack with us when we're going, because I think that'll really help boost our sales and help pay for the trip, so we are at least breaking even and not, losing the money. Because I still pay mom to be there, so that's $50 a night, and then $50 bonus if we sell over $1,000 is what our deal used to be. So that's $150 on top of the $600 in fuel. So that's $750. We only sold about $1,200, almost $1,300. So we're getting real close to that area where we didn't make no money, but a lot of people got some cool looking stuff, and they had something they got to take away from the racetrack. So the memories are important, but we can't be a bankrupt company at the end of the year. We gotta figure out how to make this stuff all make sense. And if we can't go racing, we can't sell merch. And if we don't sell merch, it's harder to get sponsorship, but I ain't getting a lot of sponsorship right now, so I don't know how far that goes anyways. So I don't know. I just put my head down. I let you guys know how I'm really feeling, and where we're really at. Even if you think I'm probably just complaining about dollar bills, and if I can't afford it, don't race it, or whatever you want to say. I just try to be as honest as I can, because being honest is helped me find the help in the past. When you look at the car and it's got stuff all over it, it looks like we're taken care of. But as you'll see here soon, those names aren't on the car anymore. So we are trying to find the funding to push us through the rest of the year. So if you like what we're doing, you want to be a part of the journey, you want to join the team, contact me, and we'll make it happen. And I don't just go racing. I promote a race. I try to help the other series. I promote other drivers. I'll do more. I just need to be able to. So if you got some money that you want to spend for local dirt track sprint car racing, I'm the guy that could probably help you spend it, whether it's with the series, with a track, with my race car, or even on a couple other race cars. I can help you support the system of dirt sprint car racing down here in the South, and your support could help make sure other people are able to do it more. So reach out to us, man. Dirty Garage Promotions. It ain't an X-rated site. It's a Dirty Garage. Motors was mine and Dad's deal. Dirty Garage Promotions is for Dad. If you look at the little symbol, I'll put it right here. You're gonna see that 7659. That is Dad's birthday. So the Dirty Garage Promotions is in memory of my father, just like the races, just like what we're doing for racing, and what you will see with some other stuff here soon.